Good day to you, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading with Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. This is your reading for the 12th to the 18th of September. So, Aquarius, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, and what does not resonate with you, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. I want to thank those of you that have subscribed to my channel. Those of you that have not and that are just watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Well, cards I've taken out, you've either, sorry, my throat's been a bit scratchy today. You have got either these energies in your chart, or you've got these people around you, and that is looking at Cancer people, Scorpio, Pisces. You're looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you're looking at also air signs, Libra, Gemini, and yourself, Aquarius. You have got Temperance and the moon energy, which is Sagittarius energy, and which is Pisces energy. So we see that there is, you are needing to be most probably a mediator in some kind of a situation, or there's something that has happened which is requiring you to be very loving and very balanced with regards to things that are happening in your space. Some of you are having to deal with dealing with some difficult situations, some difficult people. Could also be, sorry, I just need to get some water. Hold a sec for me, please. Okay, sorry about that, Aquarius. I think it's just a shocking spread that I'm seeing here before me. That's just really making me gasp. Okay, Aquarius. You are dealing with some very diabolical issues and situations and personalities. You could be dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, who only wants to have things their own way. You got to be very careful if that has not become you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with difficult personalities. You could be dealing with illusion. You could be dealing with half-truths. You could be dealing with people that are just saying things for the sake of saying things. People that are just, spreading rumors and gossip. And it's just making you feel very disempowered right now. I mean, sometimes, in some cases, some of you are finding out things now, and some of you might be feeling disempowered. Some of you may be feeling difficult to hold on to your situations, to yourself. You must be very mindful of not losing your head in the situations and losing control of yourself and control of situations. There seems to be things that are out of balance for you, out of sync. But there's, at the same time, it seems to be that there's these other influences and other people causing chaos in your situation. This seems to be what I'm reading here. I'm going to pull out some more cards here. I've already shuffled these cards. So you've got the Nine of Wands. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse and Six of Wands. And a lot of what has happened here seems to be that you have to be very mindful. You've got Libra energy here in the center. That definitely there's things that have happened that may not be as much as from your own doing, but you could have created a rod for your own back. You could have created problems for yourself, and we find you in a position to be able to let go of some of these situations. We see that ideas and situations where you were not well received, where situations that were supposed to have happened did not happen, where people from the past that have not been a positive influence in your present situation, that coming through. There has been also there's been these opportunities that have presented themselves to you for new ideas, and almost as though there's like blockages with regards to your financials and new developments, new opportunities. You need to be very mindful of all of these things that are happening. all that has happened, all that may still continue to happen in certain situations. But this is almost like a passage that you have to go through, Aquarius. You know, it's like when you have a storm and you were just driving along and suddenly it just starts raining and there's this terrible storm. You have a choice. You can stop and wait for that storm to pass, or you could drive through the storm. So this is where you are at right now. You need to drive through the storm. I need to get some more water, please. Hold a second. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay. So where was I? Okay. This reading is definitely, it's like really choking me up, I must say. There has been, you know, things that have been unfair towards you, Aquarius. There's literally an imbalance of justice, and you need to be very mindful of not becoming materialistic, not just working for the sake of money and losing that creative spark that is yours. And you know, you need to have faith and trust that there is a lot of good coming towards you. You just need to focus on the future and realize and take responsibility of situations that you have created for yourselves. We inadvertently sometimes create our own problems, Aquarius, and it's nobody's fault but our own. And like I said, this is like that storm that you got to drive through. You can't stand and wait for it. It's going to happen. So if you keep moving forward, regardless of the situations and regardless of the way people have been or how people have treated you, own your part in it, own where you have allowed yourself to play the fool, where you have been misguided, where you have made some wrong choices, and where you have just created problems for yourself. So own that, and maybe next time you'll be more mindful about who you trust, in whom you place your trust. Because this is a lot of energies were involved in your situations. And a lot of this drama, Aquarius, is coming from the past. Situations from the past that is coming, that is still dragging on in your present situation. So just be mindful of that. There's unresolved issues that is coming through. Okay, we've got the Magician, Four of Cups. And I mean, this is so much more positive here for you. And what you see here is that, like I said, you have to go through this passage of, and you've most probably just realizing now that you've had to go through this passage of things being so difficult for you and things being so misunderstood to get to this point of where you are going towards now. So the cards are saying whatever misunderstandings, whatever things are coming to light, whatever injustices are coming to light, allow yourself to just ride that wave until you get to the other side, because it is just what had to be. It had to be like that, and it had to come out, and it had to flow the way that it flowed. And you need to understand that you have this creative energy within yourself, but don't allow yourself to be distracted once again by the past, and look at your blessings in your present moment. Look at everything that is happening in your present moment, and look towards your now and the future, because the past, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, there was a time where some of you may have felt that, you know what, I think I was my best self a few years ago when I was so prosperous and I had everything together and I was so together. You know, yeah, you know what, that was you then. Now this is you now. Some of you might have just, things might just be not as you wish it to be. You might be feeling a little bit out of sync, but you can be who you need to be. Allow yourself to get involved in community projects. Allow yourself to be involved with your friends and doing things and being social and going out there and having fun. And allow yourself to move forward as well, and realize that you can have collaboration and cooperation. You know that your changes here, there's these new developments. You've got 2, 3 of Wands here. So a lot of new things are coming towards you, things that you've waited for, and you can allow your creativity to spark. These new ideas can take off and become a success for you as you try to navigate, and you will be successfully able to navigate this. Once again, you've got the Sagittarius energy here, and it's a positive energy. It's talking about the balance in your life, Aquarius, and saying, you know, that Queen of Swords energy is your energy, Aquarius. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You've got the King of Pentacles energy, and this is about you having this wisdom, you know, as you're looking towards the future, having this financial stability, as well as having this peace, this wisdom, this creativity, this direction as you move forward, bringing into balance your financial aspects and your ideas, you know, bringing your life into balance. And this is where you are at right now and where you are going to go towards. As long as you navigate the situation of whatever's happened has happened, whatever disappointments and failures and relationships that have been not what they were supposed to have been and failed to become what they should have been. It's okay. It was just how it was supposed to be. You know, the universe unfolds as it should. You are now in this positive space, Aquarius. I'm trying to keep my voice even tone so that I don't start coughing or choking again. So, but I'm quite excited about that. I'm very excited about what I'm seeing here, that the change is here, and you know, you have this ability to change and to prosper and to grow. You just need to say yes to your destiny. Say yes, you know, and move forward. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you, Aquarius. Let's draw some more cards for Aquarius. Now, these I hadn't shuffled, the others I had decided to just shuffle and be ready for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's see here, Aquarius. So there's a lot happening. It's a very intense time. Daughter Spirit, blossoming abundance, garden at the gate, Archangel Shamuel, third chakra, temple path. Okay, we see here, Aquarius, that this is definitely a lot of, you're feeling yourself quite connected to spirit. You're feeling yourself highly in tune right now and following instinct and following this inner wisdom that you're having, this connection that you're having, and you're finding that this brings you amazing abundance. It brings you lots of abundance to your life, and you need to actually realize that you are in this position where you can move forward, you can expand yourself, you can, you know, or you can just enjoy where you are right now, because where you are right now and where you are going to be is going to be such a happy, comfortable place. After all the stress and trauma and difficulties, you know, you are in a place of contentment, a place of beauty that you can enjoy, a place where you can feel very empowered about yourself and about your ability to co-create and to, you know, with your situation. Some of you might be finding that you're feeling very divinely led. Some of you might feel as though those that have passed on is, you know, protecting you. You might be feeling this, you know, the spiritual alignment with yourself. And also this desire to plan yourself and to make plans for your future. Maybe, you know, creating a journal for yourself, starting something new. Some of you may be thinking of writing, you know, wanting to write a novel, wanting to write a book, or write, you know, or just starting to write things that you are so aware of and allowing your creativity to flow. There's this peacefulness that's coming into your spirit, Aquarius, after all the trauma and all the drama, where you are becoming so settled and so calm. Almost I can say you're becoming so chilled and laid back. It's as though you are getting into your own zone where you are putting yourself first and you're putting your things into perspective, knowing what it is that you want. There's like an awareness that's coming through in this reading for me, Aquarius, where it was a bit shocking at first, all that disappointment and all that drama. Now the realization that you are getting to this place of positive affirmation and saying, you know what, all of this has happened, and for whatever reasons people have done this to you, Aquarius, for whatever reasons they have misaligned you, and yes, you did cause some of it. You did cause this to happen. You brought this upon yourself to a large extent. Maybe some might say, oh, I was not aware that I did this, or whatever reason. But the cards are saying to me that even though you've gone through this entire passage of time, you've just had to embrace this and get to this point now where you are at and where you are moving towards, which is going to be a quiet place of contentment. Let's draw some more cards here for you, Aquarius. Going into a place of contentment. That's really good. That's really good. So even though things might have been a bit tough, just Relax. And you know what? You've got passion and pleasure that flipped over here. Let's see. Some more cards for Aquarius as they go into that week of September. Valiant courage. Savor your life and take action with passion. Faraway places. So it's really much of you enjoying where you're at, being at peace with yourself, being content with yourself, you know, living your life passionately, being brave about what it is that you need to do, and have a bigger dream for yourself now, Aquarius. You know, you don't have to be so limited in your thinking. This is about you now, you know. It's not about everybody else, it's about you. And you just living with this courage, with this exuberance, with this passion, with this pleasure, knowing that you can be anywhere and do whatever it is that you want. You don't need to be limited by others. You know, open yourself up to this. You just need to bring in this balance, and you will be, you know, bringing some fun in your life. You, things might have been a bit serious for some of you for a long time. So, especially when you've had to accept certain defeat and certain failures and deceit as well. You know, when you come to terms with that and you just realize it is what it is and you move on, you will start to realize that you are in a place of inner earth. You will realize that you will survive this. You have new solutions and you have new beginnings. Okay, Aquarius. You know, you need to be very mindful of yourself in your... This has been a reading that has been very complicated. And I mean, with this last card coming out, Inner Earth, it's just making me think a little deeper than normal. Because when you look at this and you look at the solutions and the beginnings, and you look at, you know, where things are, and you know, what it says to me right now is that you need to be open to new ways of doing things. You need to be very open to realize that if you can open yourself to new solutions, you'll be quite surprised at resolutions that are unexpected. Sometimes, you know, you could be facing some obstacles. Sometimes you could be feeling stuck. And sometimes you just don't know what it is that you need to do. But if you keep approaching your situations the same way and you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same outcome. So what you do need to do right now, Aquarius, is that you need to realize that you need to change the way you're doing things, that you will survive whatever's happening around you. You don't need to stay stuck in a rut. You just need to shake things up. You need to do things differently. You need to shift your thinking. You need to refocus yourself. And you know, when you change this energy, you open yourself up, you find new things coming to you. You know, release what no longer suits you. Release old friendships. Release people that have, you know, caused all this chaos and drama in your life. Release all of that. And release all the drama. And you can expect something new to happen. I'm not saying to you to throw away your old friends or whatever, but release the toxic situation and release toxic people. You need to release all of that in your space. And you will see that as you make the shift, you can expect both the expected and the unexpected to happen, and things will improve for you. Things will change for you. So flow with your life, but open yourself up and refocus yourself to allow things to be different with new solutions so that you can have new beginnings. So take care, Aquarius. Until next week, I'll see you again. Please remember to subscribe. Goodbye.